Yes.
409.
409. Nice.
And you had to waste time.
And you had to waste time on the quick multi-ball. So, it's, yeah.
You can do sub 3.
Now, we had a question in the chat room about the Adams family. We're timing from the pressing of the start button to when we see it says tour the mansion.
That's what I was
That's
answering.
the time.
I was saying the 13 rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use that.
Yeah. This one?
The only one.
Yeah.
I gotta get behind it.
Okay. You gonna try, Joe? All right.
This might take a little bit. This might take a while.
Oh, yeah, you got to figure out the passage just like we did. All right, so we got 40913 for.
You know how that works, right? Numlock and F12.
Numlock and F11 stops or F12?
F11 stop. F11 resets.
So
Numlock starts and stops.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, numlock.
Right.
Is it reset?
No, wait.
So F11, then 3, 2, 1.
Okay, yep.
3, 2, 1. How are we doing now?
So we got this is 40913. Let's just remember that number. 40913 is Chris.
Just the their kick ramp is the hardest thing.
Right, because it's so early. The American ramp
That was really early.
early.
Early up from the left flipper?
Oh yeah.
It's late from the right.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, don't lose the ball. Just the bonus counts
Yeah,
another
right.
5
You can't lose
seconds.
them all either. Right.
I tried. I could get it. I would just kind of get a feel for it. So then it's an F11. It should be 0. And then 3, 2, 1. Well, I think I had like 1, 2. The first 2 moves were perfect.
Right. Yep. The first two were good. Then the block happened. Right. rather. I need like a thin flip cancel. So, can I just not have it? So maybe I
Yeah,
can
you gotta-
fall. Ready to fall, or just allow me to hold the flipper up.
Does it take control if you're holding the flipper up?
Yeah, if you hold the flipper up, it will lower and fire.
You know you're not doing a good job when you
Ball searching.
multi-ball.
All right, hit that again.
Yeah. I can't even get the shot. I have a hard time cross court. 3, 2, 1.
All right. You got a pen? You got a pen? Right there. But I don't know where you put the records.
You know, one of these tabs here.
It's something. I don't know where you put it.
This dashboard.
Notes here? Nope. I don't see it. It ain't in the taskbar at all. I'll ask Joe when he's done.
Type it in the chat there.
Got it?
Type it in the chat there.
Oh, right. Well, it will save the chat.
Well, at least it'll be up there so I won't forget it.
Oh, right. Well, but it'll scroll off and like, well, not here. Where is it here? Yeah, it'll be here. Yeah.
Do it right now. No, not at all. Never. What's your beauty?
Were you shooting the bear tip from the left flipper?
Well, it seemed like it was working when you let it bounce and you could shoot the right ramp.
Yeah, it's there.
Shoot the
I just think
setting
it's
ramp.
easier from the left flipper.
It is,
There's
but
definitely more room for error on the left flipper.
that's right. Yeah, I agree with
It's
that.
a nice kick out. You can pretty much catch it on the left. It's pretty easy. I'm not sure it takes that much more time to just do.
Not really. No
Maybe
deal.
a little bit more.
Okay, hold on. Let me hit that. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Go.
We're doing the head flippers over here.
Yeah, that was what he was able to do. What Chris was able to do is get the kick out on the right flipper and shoot the ramp a lot. Shoot the center ramp from the right flipper, and then direct shots from the right flipper into the chair. So it saved a lot of time.
It's the right rim is there.
Right, definitely there.
The right flipper bounce over is there. It's early.
Guess we should do a station identification. We're at Awesome Games Done Quick 2015, and the pinball adjunct to it.
That's right.
Right now we have Adam's family with Joe Saeed on here. A speed run of Tour de Mansion. Time starts when you hit the start button. Time stops when we see it says Tour de Mansion. Right? So
It's pretty simple, yeah, pretty straightforward.
right now we have Chris Newsom who's right here next to me with the best time so far of 409.13, which you basically were able to do with bounce over to the right flipper and shooting the right ramp. This is powerful enough to make, right?
That was my strategy. I was playing it yesterday, playing it last night, and it seemed like it was a nice bounce over. And then, as you say, the right flipper definitely has enough power to make it up that ramp, which isn't always the case when you're playing Adam's family. Sometimes there's not enough angle on the flipper, or just the shot's just not always there. But on this one, it's definitely there. You got to hit it kind of early and get a nice, definitely have to get all the flipper on it. But as opposed to shooting from the left, where it's a much easier shot. There's more power coming off the left flipper into the ramp. But it's there either way. And I was definitely going with that bounce over strategy, and it worked pretty well for me. But it's a nice kick out to the left flipper too, so you can take it either way. Looks like Joe is letting it bounce over some.
So did you see any room for improvement in your run? You had to waste time on the quick multi-ball, right?
I did. I mean, that was definitely a big time suck right there, and also the very last shot for the the detour. I tried to take a breath and make sure I hit the shot, and then I didn't. So that was a waste of time right there as well, because I pretty much expect to hit that shot from the left flipper. At least 85% of the time or more. So yeah. I think I'm gonna hit it. The right flipper, maybe not. It's a lot tougher shot, but from the left, even from back in the days when I played in location, I always expected to hit it from the left flipper. But I think this is a pretty fun game to speed run on. It doesn't take too long. I really can't think of a game with a quicker run to wizard mode than Adams.
Exactly.
And
speed run this.
right, it's just pretty much a two-shot game. It's this bear kick and the chair. Other shots will get you that same that same outcome, but the thing flip ramp is pretty much not what you're shooting for, and you're really not shooting for the swamp either. So it's just bear kick and chair, however fast you can make that happen.
Exactly. If you happen to get the swamp by accident, happy day, but
right.
You're not aiming for it because there's so much death around that area if you miss it on
right.
purpose. If you try to get it on purpose and miss, there are many ways to die.
Yeah, I'm not shooting the swamp really at all. Even when I'm playing for points, I don't really shoot the swamp. So, but here, yeah, you want to avoid lighting the locks. You want to avoid, shooting the saucer. Joe's talking to us here.
Yeah, I did that to me too once. Like one story seance, it didn't come down the left. It went down the right.
Well, that's nice.
It did that, yeah. But it's kind of like I wanted to come down the left so I could hold the flipper.
Okay.
I was depending on that. Like seance
yeah.
is important because you can get 3 mansion rooms from that. If you can.
That is true. That's
flipper up, take it.
right. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling when I was playing yesterday. I wasn't feeling real comfortable about holding that upper left flipper up, but you were handling that really nicely. I noticed, and it seemed like it was definitely there.
It's there. It's not a full hold. It's like you want to almost drop catch it, not really.
Right. But see that's actually maybe it's playing a little better like that over on this area than it did one spot over where we moved it from, because.
And again, we just moved it 4 feet. And
right.
Different it is now.
That's pinball for you,
That's pinball.
I mean.
That's one thing that does different between pinball and gaming.
Absolutely. It's part of what makes it fun is every game does play different, and even the same game will play different when you move it from spot to spot, or when you set up the angle differently on the you can make it more steep or not as steep. And there's a lot of variables in pinball. Joe's closing in on 5 minutes here, and he's just got 2 more rooms left.
Plus the tour. His ball 3, would he take? He's not going to take an extra ball now, right?
I wouldn't waste time with that. I mean, I wasn't wasting time with extra balls. I just expected be able to plow through those rooms.
Right.
It's really just a matter of being able to hit that shot, especially from the right flipper coming off that ramp wire form. If you can hit that shot, then you really can get through it quick.
And here he is right on the doorstep.
You got the big question mark. Come on, question mark.
Come on, Cliffy, let him in. Let him in. And there it is.
Very nice. Joe with the tour at 5:42.28.
Rocket now doesn't want to tilt because there it is.
The game has a pretty liberal tilt.
It's pretty liberal.
Definitely more liberal than that attack.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
you couldn't touch.
the attack is more like a competition setup as far as the tilt, I would say. You could get away with a move, but once you get that thing moving, it's going to tilt easily.
In the chat, are there any mansion rooms that can be awarded at the swamp hole? Yeah, if the chair is lit, the swamp will award it.
Absolutely.
So that's the way this is set.
The swamp does the same thing the chair does. When the chair is lit, the swamp's going to award a mansion room as well if you come in from the bottom part of the swamp.
So if you're feeling adventures,
yes.
you want to shoot. If you shoot like the train ramp and then you don't want to shoot the swamp from the left flipper, good luck. But wow.
Yeah, that swamp is not an easy shot compared to the chair, and it's more dangerous. But it does award a room. So.
Hey Joe, where'd you put the records? We should keep track of everybody's times, not just because it's not a everyone's times.
That's
Everybody
right.
Who does it should have, especially for something like this.
Yes.
It should be like 50 times for people.
That's right.
Some of the runners come out and do it.
I agree. Yeah, give them a chance. Adams is a game that a lot of people know.
Right.
It's a very common modern game. and it's very doable. It only takes but 20 something shots and you're there.
And I changed that so it's a little bit. It's where it's supposed to be.
What's that?
Tilt.
Okay, so the tilt was
Be about that.
you made it tighter.
Down.
Okay.
So
So
Joe,
it was more
If
liberal.
someone were to play that way and be doing this and not getting tilts,
That's an issue.
like
Yeah, that's an issue.
the game's
Yeah.
not valid.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if they're not doing it and the tilt's off. It's a valid game because they're not exploiting.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
you're just gonna have to monitor.
so Joe just tightened the tilt up just to make it so it's more of a standard tilt that you would see
Put the record.
from game to game.
You had a list, right? Okay. Because I'm gonna get everyone's times down, not just who's in first.
Yeah, no, that's my record.
Right.
Going for a
Personal best, right? We need personal
So
best.
three, you ready?
Let's get 542.28.
You have next?
We
Was it 542?
442. Yeah.
542.28.
Hold on.
Doing the milliseconds.
So I cleared it, but it's 542.28.
You cleared it? You ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
And Joe's off again. Plunges a skill shot. And starts doing some work on his locks here. For those who aren't familiar with Adams, the bookcase that he just hit, that big blue bookcase at the 1 o'clock position, will spot greed letters, which if you spill out greed, that likes locks. Which actually in this scenario you really kind of want to avoid. Because you don't want to light the locks up and then have to deal with that. Having locks there to take time away from your progress towards a mansion. So Joe is in what looks to be cousin it mode here. Trying to get some love from the chair. I'm not finding it yet.
Not finding any love there.
Nice drop catch. And no love from the Cliffy.
And again, any mode is basically a distraction right now. So that's sort of, I like the different way to play this if you're doing a speed run because no matter what you're getting, even if you get like, big hurry up or a quick mode, doesn't matter. They're all just distractions from what you want to do.
Yeah, you don't even really pay attention to those at all.
Right, it's ramp chair.
All it is ramp chair. And when it comes down that end lane, you want to hit that chair as well because the end lane, I got one of those myself. It came down the end lane and I stuck it. That'll light the chair up for a few seconds.
Right, and it's and that's the shot that you never take.
So we want to hit the. Okay. So Joe's gonna restart that one.
And when you're coming down that low on those left in lanes, when you come down those left in lanes, you never shoot for the chair, except now. Like if you're on route, you're not gonna shoot for the chair when it's coming down at speed.
Right. Now, do both of the left end lanes light the chair?
Neither of them do.
Neither, just the right end lane
the
does.
right end lane,
Just that's what I thought. Yeah. So if you could somehow, I guess if a person was good at shatzing the right end lane, that might be a strategy too. But that would, it's probably just as easy just to hit the ramp. Much easier.
The ramp is easier, more reliable.
Yeah.
Unless you are perfect shatzer.
Right.
It can do it.
And that's a nice move right there. Nice live catch.
You want to take advantage of seance because, like I said, there's 3 mansion rooms you can get.
That's good. That's right. So let's see what Joe does here. He hits it on the fly there.
Give him a chance to catch. All right, back on the job. One thing that's good on this game is that it's not falling off the habit trail when you shoot the right ramp. Because I had that happen to me once.
I saw that happen to you. Yeah, it's not happening much, but it does. If a very fast ramp shot can do it.
Right. It's good that that's dependable.
Yeah, it always. A really clean Adams can do that a lot, and just some games are worse about it than others. That's the shot right there. There we go. There we go. Second chance goes in for Joe. Lays a quick multi-ball, which he actually wants to avoid. I did not avoid it when I went through my run, and that definitely cost me some time. And I couldn't decide on whether to just tilt it out or not. I figured by the time I think I did it the right thing, probably by not tilting it out, because it's going to take the time when you start quick multi-ball I mean, what would you do in that situation? You start quick multi-ball. Would you tilt it out, or would you just go ahead and just do like I did? Let two balls come into play and just drain one as fast as possible.
I would just drain one as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how long it's going to take to actually go through after the ball gets taken by thing and it goes behind in there, no man's land, and then.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. There's no good answer to that one because you don't want to do it in the first place. But if you do find yourself in that position, I agree. I just let the multi-ball come to you and then drain as fast as possible. Hopefully getting the ball in the left flipper. And Joe takes a tilt to speed things up, hopefully. And that was actually pretty fast.
That's good. That's pretty good tilt there to speed things up. Now, on most Adams families on route, if you tilt, you get a greed letter. So
right, I was looking at that. It looks like he already has the locks lit, but he has quick multi-ball lit as well, I think, is what's going on there. Because the bookcase is open for a lock. And Joe sticks it. 3 minutes. He's made some good progress, but that's not what he wanted to do right there.
Yeah, but the discussion in the chat room there, I agree, it is very difficult to make pinball a standard measurement across games. That's what makes pinball unique.
And Joe and I were talking about that earlier when you were playing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be as painstakingly, consistent as you want with the games, but each individual game has its own characteristics. And even like we were saying, when you move a game from place to place, even if it's only 4 feet to the left or right, it's going to play different. Just the floor might not be exactly as level as it was, or just the imperfections in the play field from game to game. There's a lot of variables.
With that there.
You can't suck.
Yeah.
You miss.
Yeah, you can.
You're done.
No.
No, because you miss and then you're in multi-ball.
Right, yeah, if you miss something and make a shot you didn't want to make, now you've just wasted 5 seconds.
Joe's pretty accurate. He's talking here. I don't think you guys can hear him, but Joe's talking about how accurate you have to be in this game. I don't know. I think you can take quite a few misses. I know I missed quite a lot myself, and I feel like I could do it a lot faster too. But it definitely helps if you can start hitting that ramp to right flipper to chair. That seems to be the key to me. I mean, if you can do that, and that's where it's at.
That's when you save the turn.
And that's totally what I was going after. I was just trying to hit that on the fly, and that's if you can stick this.
Whoa! I mean, see, even that, right? I mean, that was a shot right into the chair, and Cliffy said no, and just said go away, right? And that's why I think something that look.
And that's why you don't really shoot from the right flipper so much when you're playing. Playing in a competition. Usually, you don't see a lot of players taking that pot shot with the right flipper that much. It's just a dangerous shot.
It is.
As compared to the left flipper. The ball's moving. It can go anywhere. It's coming. You saw how hard it came off a chair, straight down the middle. It can go right out lane, and just a ton of things can happen.
I think you should be able to
No. No, me and Steve are like, Joe's talking about death saves. We don't, no death saves.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Because if you only have 3, if you're on ball 3, you have to decide: do you want to take an extra ball and waste that time, or not? Or if you risk, right? But if you take the extra ball, or you can risk not completing the task at all because your game will be over.
Yeah, death save is not part of competition multi-ball. It's competition pinball. Yeah, or multi-ball either. But yeah, it's just not part of competition pinball. That's pretty much been laid out. So we kind of got to stick with that, I believe. It would not seem valid to start death saving on a game and then saying you.
No bang backs, no death.
We don't like it. We don't like the death save or the bang back.
Lazarus ball's fine.
Yes. So, Interesting play from Joe out of the kick out there.
Make that. Okay. He needs control here.
Nice and early.
So
There you go.
so
There you go.
So he did take an extra ball. Isn't it wild to say that, you take an extra ball and that's like a bad thing because it wastes time? Isn't
Right.
Like, that's
It's so like counterintuitive.
about this style. Is
Yeah.
taking an extra ball wastes valuable seconds.
Yeah, I definitely avoided shooting anything up there at all. I didn't want to shoot that little thing ramp at all. But I ended up hitting it I think I ended up getting it from the backside though when it did go in the saucer.
Right.
And that's just the way it goes.
All right, solid.
Now he's hitting some chair.
Back on track. Every shot in the pinball speed run is frame perfect. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're not dealing with frames here. Well, how many frames can the human eye see?
Yeah, that's a different world.
Right.
Yeah.
They're dealing with 1/30
That's
of a second.
That's a different world over there in that video game speed running. This is
Yeah, video game speed running. They have to do
Yeah.
things right in the correct 30th of a second.
that's crazy. I gotta check that out
Yeah, it's
because
wild.
I'm not really much of a. I mean, of course, I played video games. I grew up in that era, in the '80s. So I played a lot of video games, but I never got anything like these guys are. So I want to check out their skills on those video games in there, especially on games I like to play, like the early '80s games.
I think I hit the wrong button.
Well, yeah.
But he was over the time anyway. But
Don't tell Joe.
yeah.
Just let him tilt it out.
He'll hear it on the stream anyway. So any further strategies from what you've seen so far? Soft plunging maybe? I mean, see, that didn't really work that well.
It's mostly going to feed the thing.
Right.
Yep.
And that means it's a chair if you have any accuracy. And if it's a chair and you have that combo.
Do you want to wear a headset, Joe? So we can,
I'll play one more.
Alright, 3. Get him, Joe.
Yeah, we're talking about the plunge there, and I agree. I think going around is good.
That's what you want right there.
Exactly. That's beautiful.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
You
Well, yeah, you do have to hit the chair. That is right.
just don't want to come out the wrong way.
And it's pretty discouraging when you do that, and like you stick it right there, like Joe did, beautiful live catch, and then you don't hit the chair. You're like, come on, man.
Is that what you're like?
I'm exactly like that.
That's exactly what I'm like.
That's what I'm like. I'm like, did I really miss a chair? I can't believe
Right.
I can't believe I missed a freaking chair. You got to be kidding me. So plunge it, live catch, bring it down, and then break the chair. That's just unacceptable in my mind. I'm like, man, I can't believe that happened like that. It's discouraging.
Wait, you started. I didn't. I got to split. Okay, count us down.
3, 2, 1.
And Joe's off again. That's a pretty good start. He got the ball down there pretty quick and nails the chair.
That was just faster than even the full plunge there.
Yeah, it's nice when it didn't hit a lot of bumpers, so that was a good outcome. That ramp shot is really early with that right. I mean, I was having trouble finding it, but once you find it, it's just really early.
That's that shot that you think you know where it is on the flipper to take the shot from. And even then, you know it's early. Oh, and that's just evil incarnate because
Is that the clipping because it falls in when you...
No.
because it blocks part of the hole that it would fall in. Like if it wasn't there, there'd be more area for it to fall down.
I think Joe just missed it.
Yeah, you think he just missed it?
I think Joe just missed the hell out of that shot. Nah. Joe was talking earlier, I don't know if you heard him when you were playing, but about the legitimacy of playing it with or without Cliffies. And I was saying that most Adams have Cliffies on them. Most Adams that people actually care about their play field, they have a Cliffy on it. So I think it's pretty standard to see a Cliffy of some sort on an Adams, whether it be the more low-profile ones or the earlier ones like this. I used to have an earlier one like this on mine, then eventually it broke and I put a lower-profile one on it. I'm not really sure if there's a whole lot of difference, but it's probably got to be some.
It definitely is, even if it is psychological. It might be
Right.
partly psychological. Oh, there's a plate protector on there. Oh, no.
That big huge speed bump right there. Man, come on. Yeah. So Joe at ball 3 needs some chair love now.
Yeah, right now he's just going for it now.
He is balls out, just like swatting at the chair.
Just get it. Jab,
Give him that chair. That's right. That's right. Chair.
Flash, jab, uppercut.
That's right. Just not messing around with the chair now.
No, we haven't done Tron yet. Tron is sitting next to Tech from Mars over there, right? So it is here.
Like I've played a few games on it, more than a few actually. I still haven't gotten to Portal, so that's a good challenge actually. It shouldn't take that long. It should be quicker than attack.
It is.
And
If you can get that gem shot, because that's
yes,
the thing, is that gem
that is the thing. If you can get into gym and then get the gem shot when you're in gym,
Right.
then you're in business.
That is the huge speed bump in that
That's
ladder.
yes,
Because you get your Flynn done, and then Jim says, "Okay, you got to hit me now." So,
that's right.
And then once you hit it, then it's like 3 million, 4 million, 5 million.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I think Tron lends itself very well to this kind of play. You know,
Tron's a fast game anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, Adams is great too. I think it's definitely the fastest game that we have here, and maybe the fastest game that there is. Like I was saying, to get to a wizard mode.
Reset. Okay.
All right, Joe's setting it up again here. Go. Joe's building up
Here we
that
go.
value there on the
Yeah, but that great
the graveyard value. Yeah. And he's into Cousinette. Yeah, really, like you were saying, when I was playing it, I didn't even pay attention to the modes at all. I didn't even think about them. It didn't even cross my mind, like what mode I was in. I was just entirely focused on hitting the chair.
Exactly. That one good thing
That's all
about
there
Adam's
is.
family is that you can always start a mode. You don't have, you can always start another mode when you're in one. You don't have to wait.
Yes,
If you're
they all stack.
locked out and starting a mode. The only time you're locked out is if you're in multi-mode, and so you just come out of it.
Right. I don't think a game where you actually where you can't stack modes would be a good game to speed run. That's no fun to watch somebody just time out mode after mode after mode. You know.
So
Like as much as I like Shadow, that probably wouldn't be a good game to have for speed running. You know.
you do that. Yeah,
Because you can't stack a mode.
Billion, yeah, that would be.
That would be intense. I mean, it's always satisfying to get that billion anyway. But
It's such a difficult wizard mode.
That's what I'm
too,
saying.
Once you get it,
yeah,
then
you're like,
you have-
oh
you have
yeah.
double play field and attack, and then you do upper play field and lower play field, and then it's in
Yes.
the purpose to switch, and it's a very exciting mode. And when you finish it, you feel like you really accomplished something. You know?
Heck yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But Adams you can stack the modes on, so it definitely is a much better speed running game in my opinion. And the game is just not treating Joe nice at all.
He's just gotta find a decent run. You know, I definitely understand that reset. Gotta wait for this.
3, 2, 1.
We're getting advice here about the Tron gem shot.
actually, on this Tron, you can actually hit it from a natural, like shooting the core.
Yes,
right?
it's not the nastiest gem shot at all. I've seen a lot worse. And the Korra is not that bad either, really. The Korra is actually one of the better Korras that I've found on playing Tron. This Korra is definitely there.
Even on the move, like if it's
Yeah.
like hitting the ramp Korra, like ramp Korra combo is very easy.
Oh yeah, yeah. This ramp Korra, I mean the Korra shot is really nice on this Tron. I played somewhere it seems like it's very very tight.
Right. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't even know you reset. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah.
The poor Adams here.
The game is fighting back right now.
3, 2, 1. I also need to make it so multi-balls. The game is spinning
All right, let's see a chair shot. Come on. Good save that time. Oh my goodness. And Joe reaches down once again.
Yeah, gotta go for control now. Waste the 3 seconds or 2 seconds to get the ball, I guess, because yeah.
Nice. And stick it. There we go. That's a good start. So you get starting that mode within the first 10 seconds. That's a pretty, that's a pretty good start. So I guess he's not going to reset this one. And maybe Joe's going for the 15 bear kicks here.
Right, to get an extra room. I was thinking about that for about half a second, because I was getting close. Thinking, I might be getting close to that 15. Take a bonus room and then shoot the chair for another room.
Right.
You know what's awesome when you do it on the Adams Family Gold, right? And then you get the 15th bear kick on the 3 million. So then you get 2 rooms and then you stick the chair. So you have to wait like 15 seconds for all 3 animations to play out. You get 3 rooms, You're just waiting for all this happy things to happen.
Right.
You're getting 3 rooms. So
it's like a World Poker Tour moment when you're seeing like displays this.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I just get my ball back in play? Can I just can I just save the ball?
Triple collect, and then, high gear, triple collect, high gear, side pot, and you still haven't played yet.
Spin a card.
Right, spin a card. Get a hand, get a triple.
I'm like, can I just double flip through this? Come on. And the game's like, no, you're gonna watch all of this. Oh, we're talking about we're getting some feedback here from the folks out there talking about some mods for the chorus shot. That is true that the target, I think this B dots here is saying the target will lean into the chorus shot, and that's absolutely right. And that makes it, if it leans at all to the right, you're looking at a very tight chorus shot on Tron.
That's what I look at when I step up to Tron. Is this target peeking over into the lane?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
Depending on how far it's peeking over, I mean, if it's peeking over too far, you're not going to hit the core from a standing shot. It has to be on the move. So you can attack it from the side, go past the target. And
that's okay. That's a good point. Yeah, right.
Once again, it's time for a little station identification.
Yes, absolutely.
This is Chris Newsom over here to my right.
Hello.
Steve Belden right here. We are at Awesome Games Done Quick 2015.
Here at beautiful Dulles.
Right. Where are we?
Dulles. We're right near the Dulles Airport in Northern Virginia. Right. At about 20 minutes, well 20 miles I should say, not 20 minutes necessarily depending on traffic, outside of DC. And we're at the Hilton here in Dulles, Virginia. And watching Joe try to run through this mansion right quick. And he didn't like what he saw there. I'm accompanied by Steve Bowden, one of the top players in the world. And you guys have probably seen him if you've watched some Pop-Up videos. If you've seen him like in the finals on various tournaments and circuit events. And one of the premier players in the last few years for sure.
Competition in gaming.
Maybe
watching their videos, especially Punch Out blindfolded, speed runs on Super Metroid, Ocarina of Time. So we're sort of here as a new adjunct to that, which is awesome that they've allowed us.
We really appreciate them letting us be here and trying to get some of the guys into get them a chance to see some pinball and Joe starts again. And I know you're somewhat of a video game player yourself, right? Probably more than I am. Right. Because I know you were Sonic Mario back in the day.
Back in the day,
of course. I remember that. Yeah. So.
I still own that domain name.
Right. So I was like, this guy, he probably played some Sega or something at least. So
I think I was a Sega kid first, and then I became a Super Nintendo kid.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
Definitely pleased that not only that we're here with the pinball machines in this vaunted gaming event, that a lot of the people who are attending the gaming event have come over to the pinball area just to play games casually. It's been constant traffic.
Absolutely. There's a lot of crossover. I mean, I like to play video games, but I'm definitely not good at it like these guys are. And a lot of people who like to play video games like to play pinball as well, even though it might not be something they're as strong as. Where they are in their video game playing. So there's definitely like some parallels between the two and some we like video games, and video game players like pinball too. And like Steve was saying, we really appreciate being here and having this opportunity to showcase these Papa games. We appreciate Papa letting us have these games here.
Good point. These are the Papa games. So thank you to Papa. Thank you to Replay Effects.
Absolutely.
Make sure you visit replayeffects.org.
Right.
To register for the greatest arcade in the world, right? The greatest arcade in the universe.
Right.
The universe now, happening this July 30th to August 2nd. So
right.
It's going to be a happening. So
I think I might have to check that out. I didn't sign up for it, but I might check it out or maybe work it or something like that. Just to experience the event there, because it looks like. I mean, I didn't know they were going to have. What is it like? All kinds of like crazy events. Just
it's gonna be like an expo. Like it's gonna be like
there's like blow up like I forget what they call it, but there was some stuff I hadn't seen before, and I'm like, that looks interesting.
Giant trampoline, place.
Yeah.
I don't know, climbing a.
Yeah, there's like a obstacle course.
I don't know.
Something where you knock each other off and stuff like that. I was like, that looks fun. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I want to be there to see it.
Yeah.
I still have that Mega Man shirt, by the way.
And Joe shoots the quick multi-ball. Not probably what he was looking for there.
Unless he's got the extra. He took an extra ball.
He took an extra. I'm not sure what ball he was on. Let's see he's got some mansion room progress. And so it's not the end of the world to start quick multi-ball. I mean, I think ideally you want to stick a ball there on the left flipper and then let the other one drain.
Right. It's like, when do you comfortably drain, right? Because you don't want to double. Definitely don't want to double drain, of course, and there's that transition from multiple ball to single ball play where you're sort of vulnerable. You're in that limbo period.
Right.
And, so
right.
Trying to get control. It's like it's not really perceptible unless you're up there playing it. You're in multiple ball play, you're kind of secure. And then getting back to one ball, there's this sort of hazy period.
Absolutely. You don't want to. Right. You can take a lot bigger risks during multi-ball than you would during single ball play. You can take a swat at a shot that you might not swat at in single ball.
You don't want to get caught out there taking that risky shot while the other ball's draining.
Right, still in that mentality.
By the way, there's the second ball
right.
Take this too.
Yes. So Joe's doing pretty well. He's at 335. 335, and he's in Seance. As Steve was saying, Seance can be a good way to stick some modes pretty quick. Joe looking to light the star there, but not quite.
Almost lit a star.
He looks like he's going to tilt it out to try to speed things up here. 405.
Another ball out here. It's like, let's go, game. Let's go. Let's go, game. Let's go.
That's probably a good idea. It's something I didn't do during my run, but I don't know if it would have helped that much or not. I feel like under 4 is very doable, and under 330 would be pretty impressive, I think.
Whoa, that happened. A ball just got locked for multi-ball. Okay, probably by accident.
Almost a lock right there from the upper right flipper.
There we go. Seance. One. Seance decided it had its own agenda, didn't it? It's like,
it did, absolutely. It's like, you're not getting that on the left flipper at all.
Look at the back of it now. It's just...
Like, you better do something with that right flipper, because you didn't get it on the left flipper that time.
Whoa, star coming. Star.
Oh.
All right.
And the nice
back
catch
to normal
left.
play.
And, it sounded like a chair, and it just was not in there. He's already got 14
so he can take a room right now on his next bear kick ramp. Yeah? Okay. Maybe I'm speaking too loudly, which is surprising for me, because I normally don't.
Looks like Joe's got some fans here on the commentary.
Man, the ball, the legend. That's right.
Joe's fans are commenting here. They're chiming in. The guy, I'm true. B Dots is saying if thing flips us out of alignment, that would be helpful for a speed run.
Right.
That's a good point, but it's probably more fair to have it where it is in alignment, because that's what you would expect.
It would help. It would help you.
You know?
See, that's a trade-off, because what if thing flings the ball so much out of control and puts you more in trouble?
You know.
Right, but I think if you're having a good run, you're not even going to need
Right.
that third ball. Really, you're just going to plow through them. You know, if you're accurate, you're hitting ramp chair. You just want to get
Yeah.
past that.
That's 623, dude. You're having past your personal best. So yeah, I'll try one.
Steve said he's got next. So enough of that. Absolutely. Yeah. Steve's saying he's going to try to bounce over when it kicks out of the chair, let it bounce on the left flipper and go into the right, and then backhand to that ramp. And I think that's the right play. I think that's a good way to go through it really quick. So we'll see how Steve does, see what his strategy is on this game. And we're soon to be accompanied by Pinball Joe here. Oh, I got a
Drew,
I got
you're
a
not
fan.
a
Somebody-
Newsom fan.
I got.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate that out there. 1847.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. And we're off. Steve Bowden with a strong plunge, sending the ball into the bumpers, and some quick right outlane. Will he Saeed the machine and go for the? He's not gonna.
That's what it is.
Oh, he is gonna Saeed the machine.
You have to restart eventually. You have to just give it too many.
He does that was like an ultra Saeed right there. He got the outlane and that's like a 5-second game restart.
Okay,
And we're off again. Into the bumpers. Oh, that was excellent. 4 seconds to the chair. That might be a record right there. And that shot is early. Steve's gonna find it though. That's not it either. Early and clean, and it'll get up there. It's just not. I mean, the left flipper is just much easier to hit the ramp with, but the right flipper will make it there.
way too long. If you've done 3 modes, it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's something I didn't do when I was playing. It probably is a good idea to go ahead and tilt that out.
I mean,
any reason
you want to do it all on one ball, and if you get close on one ball, you want to tilt immediately as the ball's going out the out lane. Like the Lazarus ball opportunity is not worth the drain already.
Oh, Steve's getting some nice bounces in the chair there. That's the last couple have been nice bounces into the chair. And he's found that backhand, like I said. I knew he would find it. It didn't take long, but just being able to stick it in there in the chair after that backhand is where it's at.
Who would admit to be a Chris Newsom fan?
Working on his greed letters. And my Chris Newsom fans coming out of the woodworks here.
Maybe he'll buy a T-shirt.
Very nice. I hope so. So Steve had enough of watching Joe turn the game off and on. He said he had next, and he's looking to put up a quick mansion run right here. He's looking pretty good. He's not missing from that left too much, as he shouldn't. I mean, it's an easy shot. Okay, and ramp, and the thing is treating him right. Wasn't treating Joe very well. I saw it kick it way over to the right flipper on you that one time.
I don't remember.
When you hit,
I don't remember
when you were in
missing.
Seance.
Is there a drink down there? Can you pass that to me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Steve looking pretty strong so far. He's at 238. Already seeing a lot of color down there in the mansion room area. Trying to get some more chair going here. And that chair, sometimes it just seems like you're going to hit every time from the right flipper, and then other times it just seems like all you get is post.
I never shoot cross court ever.
I like to shoot. I like to shoot that even when I'm playing like for fun, I'll do that shot. That's the shot right there.
I've made that shot like 50 times ever.
315, Steve.
What's your score?
Nice. Get some swamp love there. Oh, it was from the middle, though.
You want to play, Sean?
That was...
Blah.
Wow. Gets the swamp. Nice.
Yeah, join us.
So Steve closing in here. Closing in here on the 345.
Still.
So Steve wisely tilted that out because that was going to take a while. We talked about that earlier, about whether that was the right play or not. I let mine go through.
I don't know. I think
I don't know.
like,
It's taking so long. I think probably letting it go is the way to go because it takes so long to get the ball back.
It in the hole, starts quick.
413, 415. Yeah, the damn saucer got to him. It's interesting because you definitely want to avoid that saucer when it's lit. So he's just one shot away here. And there it is. 439. You had it. You had it under 4.
You had 439.
It's just you got that saucer. You know, like when I told you 315, you were in really good shape.
Yeah, you
at
had
that point.
430.
And
I didn't record.
yeah, it's not.
Yours.
He had.
What do you mean? Did you get under that?
Yeah, I got 409. So it was a nice run by Steve. Unfortunately, he got caught by the. He's starting another one here. We didn't get you on that, Steve. Yeah, we didn't get you starting that. So.
Oh, you're not. I didn't start yet.
Hold on, Steve. We don't got you. We don't have you. Okay. I see it going left on you. Yeah.
You ready?
Ooh, that was nice. Nice backhand. And sticks it. That's a great start. I like the way he handled that too. Oh man, it sounded like a chair, but yeah, that's nice. Nice recovery on that. You don't always get the same balance over from the left. Like sometimes you get that where you really can't take a clean shot at it without trapping the ball first. But sometimes it bounces over nice and clean where you can let it just roll and then come back down and then shoot it on the fly. Looks like Steve's like wanting to trap it, and he's doing very well with it. And Steve with a strong start. He is just nailing that ramp from the right flipper. That's really helpful if you can nail that ramp from the right flipper like that. Yeah, you did.
The right side of the chair down the middle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about hitting the ramp from the right flipper.
I did that.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. You definitely did right flipper chair miss down the middle. We saw some of that for sure. I talked about that for a while.
Tron when that was happening.
And I was talking about how you missed the chair and it was going straight down the middle. I was like, man, that's
Steve was like,
down the middle.
No, yeah, it's that Cliffy, and you said no. I think he just missed.
Like, that is not the Cliffy.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Cliffy. No, I was talking about Joe's.
Yeah,
Joe's missing.
that was the Cliffy.
Don't pay attention. Nothing to listen to over here. Knock those chairs out. You're at 210 right now. Don't hit the saucer. Nice, good plunge. That was a great plunge. Right to the chair. I like it. And you can see the magnet moving that ball around.
That's crazy.
Three minutes. Come on, Steve. Not that. There you go. Nice. Nice. Gets it back on the flipper. That was a very good recovery. Oh yeah, he is sticking that shot. Steve's looking strong. Looks like he's 345. Yes, that's. Oh, he's just getting screwed by that magnet over there, bringing the ball over to the right. That's what was happening to you that one time that we were talking about. It's nice when you can just catch the ball on the left flipper coming out of there. 411. Nice run. Just that ball coming to the right a few times definitely took some time off you. You started off really strong. You started off. I was like, damn, Steve is. And you were sticking the shots from the right flipper a lot, and that's where it's at. I mean. So a very strong run by Steve. That is better than his previous best run of. I think he had 430. But the record's still 409 right now. I think we're going to see something better than 409 pretty soon.
We'll break 4.
I think sub 4 is very doable, and like I was saying with Steve, I think if a person can break 330, that would be impressive.
I think 3 is impressive. 330
I'm more easily impressed than that.
The bar. I think that's the starting point.
Well, right now 409 is
that's the bar for you. You have to beat that. That's for you to beat.
But it's very doable. Though. I think sub 4. It's like running a mile there.
Yes.
And once you see somebody break 4, then everybody's going to break 4. But so why don't you just go up there and break the 4?
Not very good. I already told you that. You're the one that's like, no, man, you're like the best shooter. You're really good. You make the shots. I've seen you make the shots. And you're just not. It's not true.
I said that about you? That was your fan.
No, that's your fan.
We each have one so far.
Fan in there?
Yeah, look, man, you got a fan.
One fan.
Right here.
Oh yeah, awesome. Thank you, Howard.
So we have another person. We got somebody taking a run here at the tour of the mansion. Maybe unknowingly, but that's what we're timing it. So run through those chairs.
You okay?
No.
Yes, I put it.
We're seeing how fast people can get to the tour of the mansion. So just hit the chair, hit the ramp, hit the chair, hit the ramp, hit the chair, hit the ramp. Here it comes. Here comes some chair. I can feel it. That's why pinball is a 3-ball game. Because any given ball, you can blow it up.
What I end up getting?
Spills out greed.
I can beat
locks.
that.
Nice trap on the left flipper. Unfortunately, goes to thing flips.
Right. That's fine. I'll take it.
What was your time, Joe?
5:40 something. 47. 5 seconds.
42. Yeah, it's
Word.
yeah.
At least I can do it.
We started another game here. We didn't catch that.
Yeah, you can't be on this.
Well,
That's
we missed
okay.
the start of this
I
game.
kind of
but
let
we'll
it
watch
run,
anyway.
and just so that if somebody does achieve it, where there's a timestamp that can be subtracted, unless somebody specifically wants to give it a try. You know,
Yeah, Sean, you should go up there.
Sean's ready.
Get next. Throw your quarter down. Yeah, I would love to see somebody, like some video game player, just
There's
sit up here
probably
and
some.
throw something up there. Oh, I'm sure a lot of them could do it. I mean, Adam's Family is, was out on location everywhere. It's a very recognizable game.
People could have
you know.
played it a lot.
I'm sure a lot of these guys have toured the mansion many times. They're playing, the speedrunner guys, the video game
I
guys.
need to
So
eat something.
maybe we should post something up there to let people know what's going on, like a little sign.
I
That'd
didn't have
be
enough
good.
hands to get a printer. But there is a business center. We could design something.
Well, even just like a Sharpie and, just put some little homemade thing up there. Hey, we're doing speed runs on Tour of the Mansion. Because this is probably the best one for non-pinball players to take a crack at. And this is probably the one that's most accessible. We got a question from the player here. What's that?
When the
Exactly.
yellow bulb is on the chair,
So-
you shoot the chair. When it's not, you relight it with the stairs.
Just clarifying the rules there so the player knows what he's doing. And for those of you out there who might have had the same question, we're trying to get to the wizard mode on this game, which is Tour of the Mansion. And by doing that, you have to light up all of the mansion rooms down in the lower part of the playfield. And the way you do that is by shooting the electric chair or by shooting the swamp. And whenever the electric chair is lit, right now you can see the electric chair on the left-hand side of the electric chair. There's a yellow light. Whenever that light is on, the electric chair is available to start one of the mansion rooms. When that chair is not lit, when the chair is not lit, then you shoot either ramp to light the chair for the mansion room to be available. Looks like we're starting another game here. So the mansion has 12 rooms in it, and then after you complete that 12th room, the 13th room will be lit. The very top room has a question mark in it, and that is the room that starts Tour of the Mansion. And when this game came out, that was kind of a revolutionary, mode, the Tour of the Mansion. I thought it was just fantastic. I had been playing pinball for about 5 years or so when Adams came out, and when Tour of the Mansion came out, it was my favorite mode to play in all of pinball, bar none, easily. It's such a cool mode, and it gives you such a goal to go for. It's not terribly hard to get to, but at the time I wasn't that great of a player, so it seemed like a good achievement every time I got Tour of the Mansion. And it's just a fun mode to play through. And so many other games after this just, copied that. And this is one of at the time, it was easily the best wizard mode in the game.
What was before
Nothing came
that?
close to Tour of the Mansion. I mean, you could say that maybe games like Whirlwind or Funhouse
Like super
had something
sellers.
that was like a wizard mode. I mean, if you could call that a wizard mode, probably. If you actually completed all the, you got like the mega door bonus.
But this really
in
changed
Whirlwind.
it, you're saying. This changed the...
I think this was much more of a goal to go for. I mean, getting all those in Whirlwind or Funhouse was fun, but Tour of the Mansion is just a much better experience. And it's you actually get to play through all the modes again. It just really pays off. And it's something that everybody wants to go for. And whereas in Funhouse or Whirlwind, that wasn't where the whole game was at.
You just had to get
really.
consecutive jackpots in those games.
Yeah, that way overshadowed anything else in those games. But yeah, I feel like Adams in many ways just raised the bar for pinball.
We're gonna try some Sean Hillman action.
Neither one of those players toured the mansion that last game.
Just turn it off or warm up or whatever you want.
None of those three. Yeah, so when you tour on this one, it's not going to be a ballad, Sean. I'm sorry. All right, don't tour now because it's not going to be fair. He already played your first ball. So. Sean's got excuses already. Sean, you want to wear a headset so we can hear your commentary? Why not? Man, come on. Can't talk anybody into the headset. So you know how it works, right, Sean? You can Saeed the game right now if you want to. You can power Saeed the game, which is a cycle, turning it off, turning it back on. Or just flob around, he says. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to get a feel for the shots. Let me see some chair. Show me that chair. Oh no. Oh no, that's trouble. Oh no. That's the ramp, that's right. Where's the chair at? Oh no. Sean getting some practice here, practicing his lock shot. It's going to come in handy later on. Yeah, when you're speedrunning this game, Adams Family, a lot of things that you would do normally or would be productive normally in a game of pinball are not productive in this game. You don't want to lock any balls, as that takes time. You don't want to you don't want to go for the thing flips, which is where the ball comes in the left in lane on the left side, and you shoot the ramp. That'll activate thing flips. Where that? Are you starting a game? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just saw a bunch of. I got sidetracked there. But yeah, thing flips is where it goes down the left in lane on the left side, and you shoot the ramp. And then that little mini flipper, upper left flipper, will actually flip the ball for you into the swamp. It's very cool. And it was very innovative for its time. And it hits the shot almost every time. So I think Sean's getting ready. He's psyching himself up here for some Tour of the Mansion. And just let me know when you're ready, Mr. Hillman. You're on. Nothing wrong with the soft plunge. And that could be wrong with the soft plunge, but let's see some chair. And there it is. He sticks the chair. Again, a warning. But don't shake it off. Shake it off. And so now that he's actually gotten himself into a mode, the next thing he wants to do is hit that ramp, hit either ramp, which will light the chair and the swamp for the next mansion room. You've seen a lot of on-the-fly play from Sean here. That's very nice. I like that. Now he needs some ramp. Actually, he doesn't. He already got the ramp. I misspoke. But the chair is available now. And actually, the chair will be available at the beginning of any ball. He's letting it go through the bonus countdown there. So far we're one room towards, now 2 rooms towards Tour of the Mansion. Letting it bounce over. Nice and early on that ramp shot. And there he spilled out greed, so now the locks are in play. And that's something that he's going to want to avoid, because every lock is going to take away precious time from his Tour of the Mansion clock. Trying to center myself here so you guys can see me back home. And that's it for his first run. I'm sure he wants to take another crack at it. Yes. Yeah, you got this. Gotcha. And a skill shot. Sean was verifying the time to beat was 4:09, and yes, it is. That's not that good, really, I don't think. I think that's going to be taken down by probably at least 20 seconds. If Joe Said were playing right now, he would have restarted the game. But Sean takes some more honorable approach and keeps playing. Of course, maybe it's not that honorable. I just didn't want to start the game over. Still haven't seen a room yet from Sean this game. And now he might want to start over. I don't know. Sean wants to start over. Give me a countdown here, Sean. That's what we're doing. Blast off. That right out lean is ruthless. Hey, Justin Day, I see you. See your comment. I appreciate that. Oh, and he sticks the chair. A fine shot from Sean. Let's see how he handles the kick out. Ooh, that was pretty. I do like it. And he's going to need to qualify that chair again. And he does it. And some reason hits the thing shot. And the train. And the underside of the left flipper. So we've only got one room lit up so far. We're 1 minute into the... You got 1 minute, Sean. Ball 3. All right, I like the way he let the ball go down that time. That's good. Okay, let it... Yes. Oh, that was pretty. I like the... Come on, stick the shot. Oh, that chair is just not having it. Ooh. Grazes the chair. And that's the Said maneuver right there. The little right flipper post down the middle. Come on, we got to try that again, right? One, go. And we're off. Ball gets down to the flippers very quickly. And he sticks it. 7 seconds to his first mansion room. That's excellent. We saw Bowden get there in 4 seconds one time. That was probably about as fast as you're going to see. Nice and early. We got to get some ramp going here. That bounce? No. There he goes. He settles it down. Still no ramp. That was nice control right there. I like that. Now sticks the chair. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. All right, well, he's got the chair lid. He might want to drain out of this pretty quick. And hopefully get the ball on the left flipper so he can set up his next chair shot. This is the strongest we've seen Sean playing so far. He's looking pretty good. He's got 3 rooms towards tour. and taking his time on the plunge there. Plunge is a skill shot. Let's see him get the ball. Okay, well, all right. Quick multi-ball, as it indeed. Yeah. So that was just ball one. Go ahead and get that train wreck going. Scoot over so Joe can. You guys can see Joe's smiling face. You're getting some advice from Justin Day here. He said, just settle it down, calm down, take your time on the shots, and start nailing some chair. All right, Sean, you can do this.
That you added that part. Look,
Sean,
another
he really didn't say
fanboy, another
anything.
Chris
I made it
Newsom
all up.
fanboy. 409.
Oh, he sticks it from the right. That's well, I guess you got to get past multi-ball if it's lit anyway. So it's a necessary evil to start the multi-ball. Yeah, it's just Justin saying that's pretty quick 409. I expect we should see a 340 for sure. I would think. Well, maybe not for sure, but 340, 350 is very, very doable. Joe Saeed seems to think a sub 3 is in the cards somehow.
It is mathematically possible to get.
That would be out. I would be very, very impressed by a sub 3. But it's. I mean, if you're starting to hit, ramp chair, then that's it can be done.
Doable.
Absolutely. But it's once you start missing from that.
I think Drew could probably
right
do it.
Well, he probably could.
Yeah.
Drew Sedolia?
That's Oz.
Oh, yeah.
In the chat. That's one of your first fan. That's
Drew? Oh, well, yeah, Drew could do it.
Totally could do it.
I mean, he kicked my butt at Flippers, so,
Usually when I go to Flippers, I beat him, so that's kind of ironic.
He got inspired when I was there.
He loves you.
He sometimes, maybe, I don't know what happens when you're there. I mean, when I was there, he played good pinball. So.
He's bored and falls asleep. I'll play.
Hey, Sean, is that all you got?
Yeah,
come on, play it again.
It takes like 20 games to figure it out. It's like
that wasn't
you
even
feel
half
like crap.
Half a tour.
James is here.
Come on, give me at least half a tour. Come on.
Drew, do what? You could probably do a sub 3 mansion run.
Show me some tour. The fans want to see some tour. Everybody's, give me that countdown. All right. And we're off. And the skill shot. No, I got you. You sure that's Drew Sedolia? Look at a lot of fans out there. It could be a lot of people.
What?
No. No, I don't.
Okay. We're doing okay. Sean has decided to try it out here.
Sticks it. He sticks it on the fly. I like it. Heck yeah. If you can start making shots like that, sticking it and then sticking it from the right wire form on the right and there, then it's on. It's on. You're like, I was like, yeah. Yeah, you were sticking it. Yeah, you were sticking them nice. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, B-Trim said hi. He said that his Master System games didn't get accepted.
But they didn't do that system at all? Or?
There's a lot of submissions, and so he kind of was like, yeah, it's Master System. They'd never care about that. But I think Zillion would be a great speed run.
Boom.
What's that? Is Alex Kidd for that
So-
or the TurboGrafx? What was the?
Made Alex Kidd for Master System and TurboGrafx, different versions of it.
Oh, really?
Alex Kidd for
Yeah.
Trouble. I think
Master
the
System.
magnet actually helped him out that
Like
time.
those are those
Nice
should be
save.
standard, I would think.
Yes, very nice. Oh,
Maybe Master System sucked.
like he was
I don't
shooting
know.
the swamp
Master
there.
System was cool.
oh, get some love from the rubber there. Oh no. But he did get 11 million points.
which normally would be fantastic.
Necessary.
All right, takes care of that multi-ball pretty quick and goes right into the next multi-ball. Well, you're only at 230 right now. Plenty of time. And we'll get to plunge that one again, I believe.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
So he needs to light the chair back up. We're gonna have to see a ramp shot of some sort. Oh, didn't want to take the
So
star.
fast.
James Daly's got next. Give me a countdown from 3, 2, 1 when you're ready there. All right, go.
Adjusting.
It's legit. Probably takes a few
Bam.
shots. Oh, it does not take a few shots. He just sticks it right in there like a man. Right up the middle. Lets it bounce. That's an early ramp shot he'll find. But hopefully he gets dialed in on that and starts making that backhandable ramp there. And the million plus ramp
kind
is
of
treated him wrong.
consistently doing that.
That
That's
is
stupid.
nasty. And it's just a very small. I mean, you move the game at all, and something like that can start happening. You know, that's such a small room for error, margin of error. Like when the game either goes right or left on that. It seems like a lot of Stern games are using like a divider like that nowadays on their games, like Avatar, like Metallica. You know.
Grain preventer, I don't know what to call it. A little wire.
Yeah.
When it comes out
The Avatar wire.
it's the Avatar wire now, right? It's the wire you put
Yeah.
so you don't percentage.
Right. But I was just talking about the way that the divider between the in lane and the out lane there. You know, that little wire. Yeah, you know.
That thing is
mean, it's
such a
kinda-
little shit in every single game. Like Metallica, like you do the end of
That's what I'm
line
saying,
thing,
yeah.
and sometimes it
looks like it
spins
should
out,
bounce out.
like
Yeah,
ever.
you're like, I'm always surprised by
It's
that.
always,
I'm like, why?
It's
It doesn't
just
look like
dumb.
it's gonna happen.
There's certain things in pinball that irritate everybody.
Fortunate
called
chair there for
randomness.
James.
Welcome to
extra
video
ball.
games, guys. Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was going for the extra ball.
Some
There's
of
a
these
nice
runners
ramp.
that'll
Nice backhand. And
go right to the boss, and if the boss
Okay.
throws the thing first, you're dead. Nobody, or you just die. Yeah, or they have a strategy. Yeah. I like that though, but there's no option when it hits the. I mean, maybe you got to hit it every single time, or maybe you got to pull it
And-
down
oh.
every time. That's an underused thing. Yeah, that's a pro move.
boom.
Oh, I got to show you this video.
Nice play by James there.
You'll have
Chopping
to
the
wait
ball on
till
the left
next
flipper
time.
coming off the ramp area
Yeah,
and then
awesome.
sticking that right up in the chair.
Yo. The key's right there.
Oh, yeah, the rescue door, yeah.
Oh, really?
You're at 3:15 right now.
Games here are donated by the Replay Foundation and Replay FX.
Absolutely. And another
July
extra ball.
30th to August 2nd. Okay, good to remember those dates. I read. You registered. I'm galactic. Whatever. I maximize. I hit max. Yeah, it was just like, I'm not going to think about this. And everybody's like, oh, all you're getting is extra t-shirts. And I'm like, okay, whatever, guys. Chris Newsom, I think he's like too scared to play in that pinball. He couldn't wake up in time to register.
I'm just not going to hover over a keyboard.
It took like 12 hours to sell out.
No, it didn't. It did not take 12 hours to sell out. You got to be kidding me.
5 hours? 12
no,
hours.
it did not. It took like a year. I mean, like an
that was
hour
last
or two.
year. That was last year when you didn't go.
No.
This year is like it took 12 hours.
Hey, last year I signed up. I just didn't go.
You did.
This year I didn't. This year I didn't sign up, and maybe I will go. So how about that?
That doesn't work.
I'll come and heckle you, all you guys, when you're playing. It does work. Maybe I will work. You see, I don't work. I'm going to show you that I do.
You get under his skin, and he starts in this. I'm not Mr. Cool. I'm a little belligerent and riling my feathers up. He's in the military. He can control that. What's that? What's? There was not really any way of getting him to express any emotion. So
all I heard was blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so then I started shit talking.
That's all I heard on the when I was playing attack. All I heard was blah 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 blah. Chris is bricking the game, and then everybody stepped away when I was ruling.
Ruling.
Yeah, they didn't want to see that. I only got dirty pool one time, and it wasn't on the game that I ruled on. That definitely is helpful, especially like a later dirty pool is like, yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because I told him, if I waited until it wouldn't have happened. If I had waited, that's all the friends dropping. Like, no way it would have happened. On attack from Mars, getting that second super jackpot is so important because going into universe with one super, it's like you're treading that line. Because I was there like, okay, come on, turn the lights off. I think I have 5 billion. Turn the lights off, and it's still turning on.
Right. No, I was not playing a good rule at all myself, and I got down to 2 balls, and I'm like, oh crap, and I had to hit a bunch of shots, and then eventually I'm like, oh well, one super's gonna do it, but when you got like $1 billion left with 2 balls, that's not a sure thing. And how disappointing would it be? I mean, you get that good time going to rule, and then you don't rule. You're like, oh man, demoralizing. Because the rule, most of the time you're gonna rule when you. Probably at least 80, 90% of the time, when you get to rule, you're going to rule. Some people say every time. I don't agree with that. Right, if you got multiple supers, I've actually not ruled on my second rule.
Really?
It's crazy, but I've done it before, yeah. I'm like, second rule in the game, so at least I had supers at 750, and I still didn't rule. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But if you don't hit the supers, you're not going to rule, probably. Because you got to hit like 40 or 50
James,
shots.
3, 2, 1, and then you tell us.
Yeah. Right. You're right. TA. Right. But if you're not hitting supers, it's kind of long and drawn out. To get 5 billion, that's still a lot to do. So, local guy James Daly steps up to the game.
This is the international man. He's actually
Northern Virginia player.
Pretty good. I take that. So about 2 lights.
So what is he?
25.
Two rooms in.
2 lights.
Like 2 lights, you go
25. Yeah. So there's 12, you say? So that's 6, 30
12
seconds.
rooms.
That's 3 minutes. So really, it is 3 minutes. I think sub 3 is possible. Like 2:59. Yeah. But that's doable.
So what? Like 15 seconds
That's
a
what it
room?
looks like.
I mean, probably 15 seconds a room.
Because he had 25 and he had 2 lights.
Was it perfectly
No.
done?
But it was, pinball perfect. Like miss, get back, hit it back in. That type of perfect.
So even 20 seconds a room. And you got to get your 13th room. So that's what 260 seconds. That's more than 4 minutes. So it has to. You have to be averaging less than 20 seconds a room to go under 4 minutes. You're probably looking at like about 18 seconds.
4 minutes. 15 is 4 minutes. And I'm just saying, 15 seconds is 4 minutes. And there's 12 rooms, so it's 3 minutes. It's 15.
3:15 would be 15 seconds.
You don't need to light the last room, so maybe that's a freebie.
Right. Maybe like 3:10 would be like 15 seconds a room, basically.
I think you could do it. I don't know. I think
15 seconds a room sounds viable, but once you
your
miss,
game runs over.
Then if you have like 24 perfect shots, yes, 25 actually. So it would be 24.
So the records
it's lit to begin with.
Well,
it's 24 because you don't have to light the first one.
Underneath
but you don't have to light the
screen.
first one, so it's 24.
I think Chris's rule was like 13. What was it? 12 and a half. He remembered exactly.
12:30.
Yeah, what's 12 and a half? Taylor, your third fan.
He didn't say he was
He's
a
your
fan.
fan. He's always asking about you and like this Newsom coming. He's all saying.
I'm insecure. I need people to say
I'm not
they're
saying
my
you're
fans.
insecure. I'm saying you're popular. I'm one of your biggest fans.
I'm just making fun of myself.
No, you're not.
So the Adams does have super bands on it. Do you think that affected play at all when you guys were up there? I didn't think it really mattered that much.
No. What was?
It might have helped with that ramp shot.
Really.
Really.
That you had to adjust. Okay, standard super bands. Have you ever played a tournament with super bands on? Oh, I just mean him. I don't know if.
I guess I was there in 2012.
Okay.
It was goofy, yeah. I don't like the super bands like that, really. Yeah, there's some advantages to it for sure. I think it might be easier to play with super bands, but I'm just not used to it, so I don't think that way. It definitely traps the ball easy, and so I'm thinking that shouldn't be a trap, but it's going to be a trap because
so it's 3, 2, 1 start button. You're good. Cool.
You had a room within 4 seconds one time. I was like, oh. Yeah, they came down to the flippers real fast, and you stuck it, and I was like, oh. Yeah.
The chair is so that's hard. Nice. I think Adams, you definitely. I mean, the IPA and the turn off the power and stuff like. In this, you definitely. It's factory. You don't fuck with it. Yeah, just.
I guess the only bad part about a factory game might be the randomness of an award. It doesn't really factor in on
fine.
Adams, but
I'm
it does,
okay
it does on,
with
it does on
a
attack.
fair amount of RNG. I mean, like the game is already random, so maybe that's like enough. But I like that your mystery award plays into it. Because extra ball is like the best mystery award for the most part. Like extra ball really doesn't matter because a good world record, you're not gonna need a ball. It's one ball is your world record, and might not be your personal best. I'm talking about me. I'll probably need a few more, but like I would say that the world record holder would do it on one ball.
Yeah, you're not going to need all those
So
extra
the mystery
balls.
award is like, oh, he got the thing that gives you the extra room light. That would be okay. I just mean in general.
You could get sneak attack. Sneak attack is really
great.
good to have. I mean,
If the shield's up, the shield goes down. If the shield is down, and you don't have Martian attack, but you get Martian.
Guy with Google Glass.
some of it is, but I don't think that you always
Depends
get
on the ROM.
start attack when the shield is up. I don't think you always do.
It depends on the ROM.
If the shield's up and you have 2 locks lit and the third one's ready, you'll get multi-lock.
But it could even give you even if you don't have multi-ball, couldn't it give you a word lock anyway?
I think
I know.
I've gotten an award lock.
Because
I've gotten an award.
I was expecting to get
No,
start
not red.
attack.
Then it's multi-ball. Yeah.
All right, Sean cashes in the extra ball. Sean's got some color down there. I haven't been paying attention. I was talking about the merits of random awards there. It looks like Sean. Oh,
Yeah.
And that is brutal.
We only have two
That
mics,
left out lane
so you're
coming out of
hearing
the
Steve's commentary through
out of the
my
million plus
mic, but he
ramp.
is sitting next
It's just
to
like it seems like it's automatic right now. You really can't trust it to drop down into the end lane. And that's a shame because it would be really nice if you could. That's right. You got 307 right now. Looks like he has 1, 2,
You need
3,
to get
4,
another
5
headset.
rooms.
I've got another one somewhere. It's just the one that hurts your ears because it's not.
Nice
Do you have
shot by
one?
Sean.
You have a USB
It's a nice
headset?
solid right ramp.
Bring it. I'll text you when you're whatever. You'll forget it anyway, but yeah, awesome.
Nice and early. Oh,
That's going to be a fun finale, I think.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. No, Sunday night,
Ooh, nice save by Sean.
midnight on the 11th, 12th. Oh, it is? Okay, then that's the finale.
Good effort by Sean there. He made some nice saves. Nice shots on the chair.
11th,
from the right
really?
flipper.
No. Are you sure?
Hold on.
Oh, I thought it was
Their
the.
schedule for their official schedule. Then they said there's bonus days. They said cover because it's not over.
Yeah.
But their part is over as far as the major gaming speedrun.
Yeah.
Great start by
Yeah.
Sean. Into the
It's
chair.
bonus,
10
like
10
people
seconds.
bet
That's,
or say if you raise a certain
really
amount of
good
money, such and such will do whatever.
and nice backhand. Nice. So 31 seconds to 2
Yeah.
rooms. That's a good start.
15 seconds in a row. That's the shot right there.
Yes.
And that's nice. You can really hit it very early like he did. Like he hit it so early, but it still carries around. You just, yeah, you gotta hit it really early because otherwise it starts rattling around and then it comes back down on you. Gotta get it back down to the lower flippers. Come on, stick that chair.
Wow.
Chair. There it is. All right.
70 to.
Nice ramp there. Oh.
Yeah, it's too bad you got to leave because I should make 12
So
12
rooms
lights and
for Sean,
do
looking
space
strong.
and try to measure
See if you can backhand that
every
ramp
light
again.
and try to be like
It's a little bit
yeah.
early that time.
Like I'll do it later
Man, gets
once
punished
you
with the
maybe
out
get
lane.
home.
Man.
You see a couple minutes of
But
us
he
at
does
the
have
end
the
of the
extra
night
ball there. We'll see if he wants to take
Yeah.
that. It was short, quick multi-ball
because
as
that's
well.
important because like
Plunges right through it.
we don't know how long it is. We and that will help us. We'll be like, oh, between 4 and 5 between light 4 and 5, he got 9 seconds. How did he do that? And then you'll be able to analyze it and yeah, but without the forehand.
Well, Sean started off good, but the last couple balls really didn't make a lot of progress on the mansion room. See if he wants to take another shot at it. Sean, you going again? That's right. Steve, you want to talk for a while? Got some people out here saying they can't hear you. Obviously not because
yeah, he's yelling at me.
Do you want to? I think I might. Oh, are you?
He works.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. I gotta work next weekend. Well, it's been a pleasure, having Steve around. Steve's saying he's got to take off pretty soon. You gonna give it another shot or two before you go?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we'll have a pleasure of watching Steve play again. Like I said before, it's always a pleasure to play with Steve. I played with him a few tournaments with him lately, but we really didn't get to face off at all. So I was actually disappointed with that. Yeah, I was like, how did that happen?
You did, yeah, because we played
we
a whole
never played
weekend
each
of
other.
tournament.
Yeah, we never played each other at all. So I was like, man. But Steve says he'll play a few more games here, and then he'll be back next weekend. And I actually have to work next weekend, but I'll be here after that. And maybe I'll come in uniform, and
That'll be cool.
come as Sergeant Newsom. Yeah.
Maybe you get promoted. You won't get promoted. This guy's optimistic. They got him right where they want him. Yeah. You and Sean are two of the bigger guys here.
Or maybe I've seen some people dressing up a little bit. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, dressed as a Smurf.
Come as my favorite character. I might come as Shatz or something like that. I don't know. And then you guys will be in trouble if I come as Shatz, because I might somehow get some of that Shatz power, like of the ball control skills, and then you guys will be in trouble.
Was he playing when you started playing?
I've been being personally about shots twice in the championship.
You told me, Gorgar.
Yeah.
Different years.
Oh, really? Oh, Gorgar. Those in lanes done. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to do it, and I'll do like a couple, and then I'm out.
That's one of the first stories you told me, actually. Like,
It's so pretty when Shatz does it. It's so pretty. He's so stylish when he plays. I mean, that's why I like him so much.
you would play more seriously if he was playing. You would move to the West Coast. You could hang out with him.
I just like to see the man play. I'm a
Does
big
he know
Shatz
who you
fan.
are, or are you just a
But everybody
fanboy?
knows that. No, I'm just an anonymous fanboy.
Yeah, I know.
No, he knows who I am.
But you don't write letters to each other.
I do. I write odes to Shatz.
Odes.
I've done it before.
That's a weird use of that word. I'm saying you didn't go to college.
I went to college. I just
Oh, you didn't
graduate.
either? I didn't graduate.
I just went in the Army instead. But yeah, I wax eloquent about the beautiful play of Shatz. Or at least I used to. Shatz just doesn't. He's more of a pure player now. I think he's just a location guy.
I
now.
think he's just married and doing other things in life. That's
He plays on
he goes
location.
out?
I know that. I know he does. He
Oh,
has
cool.
GCs all over the place. And they had that tournament where they were giving away that
yeah.
Iron
He
Man,
showed
I
up
think
to
it was.
the
And so I guess Andre won that, but
Came
Shatz
out.
was out there. Was Conan out there too? Like some of the guys you don't
Who's
see
the
in
other one?
tournaments. I mean, the Bay Area has like a lot of these great players that don't really play in tournaments anymore. Like Mark Conan is one of them, I believe, or Hal Erickson.
Hal
these
still
guys.
plays.
I'm not sure if Mark is in the
haven't
Bay Area. I know he's
met Mark.
California, but he's one of those guys that is like everybody knows who he is, but he doesn't really play. Right, MCC. Right, he's like known for just putting up monster scores on these games, and like 1,000 loops on Doctor Who and crazy stuff like that. But I probably wouldn't even be able to pick him out of a lineup. I don't think he was playing when I was playing a lot.
There are
even,
those
so.
players that don't travel ever, and that
Right,
like who?
like me now.
well,
like
you know,
me
Pittsburgh
now.
isn't even traveling, and you Flippers is
haven't-
farther away than Pittsburgh. You go there because your cat's
Well,
there, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's a more pleasant drive to go to Flippers,
Yeah,
I would say. Yeah. And I like Flippers. I want to support
Dave's
them.
cool.
Papa already has plenty of support. Not that I'm not going to go there again. Maybe I'll go this year. I might.
I think Dave just
It's been a while.
enjoys doing it. Like That's the
Yeah,
cool thing
Dave's
about this
awesome.
community. Well, gaming in general, it's not like a huge money maker. So unless you're casinoing, or developing. If you're a game developer, you're making a shit ton of money. But if you're
Well, I guess there's
Yeah.
money in video games. There just isn't, there
there's
just
no
isn't really a lot of
there's
money
no
in
money
pinball
in
right
being
now.
like a fan or being an avid player unless you're playing like 5 to 10 of the. There's only 10 games that like you've got to be playing.
Can't gamers
No,
make
10
money?
games
Can't
the
they
players
is
can
it-
make money. Like a
Oh, okay.
competitive.
'Cause I'm talking,
No.
ignorantly, but I thought that there was ways for players to make like $50,000 in a tournament and such. Isn't there?
Yeah, but League of Legends, that's one of the 10, and it's not. The number isn't even 10. Pinball actually would be one of the things where you could make some money. Like if you're good, you can kind of consistently get more money than you spent to get there. I would think.
Yeah, but you really got to be like an Elwin
Sure.
or somebody like that to really consistently take bang home from
There's
somewhere like
the
Papa.
equivalent in League of Legends.
There's like a handful of guys that are taking the money almost every time.
Publishers are making it. Yeah. I'm not in the industry. That's kind of the detail of the landscape. I'm mostly just mean like they make a lot of. There's a lot of revenue in game selling.
Sean got away with a nice bounce over there on the left side. It didn't give him out lane, but then
Thanks for the tweet.
ended up getting
by the
right
way.
out lane instead. He had a lot of paint on the mansion that time. Looked like he was only 3 rooms away from lighting the big question mark at the top. Nice run, Sean.
Yeah, man.
You were getting there.
We're developing a community, so if you get there, you can you know how you fare and like trying to standardize the stuff, and you've been listening, I guess. Yeah, I think it's an excuse to play more pinball, as you know.
So Steve Bowden is off and running, sticks it into the chair from the left. Goes for the trap.
That was a serious.
It's a lot earlier
Yeah,
than that.
That
on
lights
ramp.
it too.
But he'll
so
find it. That's right. That's a valid way to go for it as well. Just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, he's got to work during the week. I would make that shot. And that shot.
And that's a nice shot.
Rolling chair with the Cliffy is.
It's nice. It feels nice.
Like
when
I
you
was
hit that
watching
shot.
you, and you were missing a little bit.
And that feels
but
really
it's,
nice.
It's hard to get 3 in a row. After playing, I was like that. Just that was hard for me.
Yeah, that backhand ramp is no gimme. That's for sure.
Nice.
The forehand is, and the same thing with the backhand or the forehand chair. That's no gimme either, by any means. Nice. So this is where Steve wants to be. We got screwed by the damn magnet. Unbelievable. That has been happening a lot. He wisely tilts it out. Looks like he's gotten 5 rooms already out of the 12.
He's managed
And
to
thing flips
keep
is not-
flipping like that. Well, he went in anyway, but
Yeah, that's a legitimate complaint right there. He thought he got away with not having the thing flips hit the swamp, and then on the rebound it hit it anyway. So looking for that backhand, it's there.
the multicam thing's a little bulky, but it's
Boom,
cheap. My setup is less than $200.
Stick set from the right.
And you can probably
210.
get it under 150.
So still another ball to
Actually,
play.
we
There's
could
extra
probably
ball lit,
hook
but he
something
probably
up
doesn't
at
want to cash it in because
reciprocal.
the quick multi-ball is lit as well. Plunges right through it
Hey, thanks, Zach.
and lights the locks.
Yeah, this is gonna be the whole week. Got a few of the best players in the world playing. Chris Newsom, self-proclaimed best player in the world.
Oh my
I didn't
gosh.
mean that. It's the tallest player in the world.
I'm no McCulloch, that's for sure. But
Yeah, this is just an alternative here. I really love what AGDQ
give that man
doing.
a ramp.
And I'm glad to be a part of it.
All right, so that's the end of that game. He started off strong, but kind of fizzled out there. Yeah. Go. And he's off. Off
Three
to the
from
races.
Sig. Just talking to the chat.
Nice stick. 13 seconds to his first room. Right into Seance. That's a good place to go.
Nice catch over, yeah. Catch it.
Very nice. That's how you do it right there. Yep. Maybe the magnet got a little bit
Yeah,
of that.
Brian,
I
you
don't
could
know.
just like strap a headset on and talk nonsense to some people. I'll come watch.
Very nice.
Especially
Very nice.
you playing some of those games that I think are impossible over at Jack Bar.
And Steve plowing through some rooms here. That's very nice. Yeah. Oh. Caught a little bit of the protector there. And look at that. The ball is dizzy from spin there. Nice chair on the fly there. So that's 4 rooms at a minute 20. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's 20 seconds.
That's pretty much on pace to
4 minutes.
get about 4 minutes. And he takes the extra ball. But I don't think he was going for that. Nice. Nice again from the right flipper to the chair. Just a pretty tight shot from that right flipper. Oh, very nice. Put back into the chair. And Steve's rolling now. It's pretty. You're at 220.
That's like me. Up.
And this is what I was having to do a lot of times. I had thing flips and I'd want to wait it out because you don't really want to shoot the ramp with thing flips, I don't think, because you get this.
Well, not
animation,
really, but
which
that
takes a
is
little
only
time.
like 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but then you have to deal with that
Yes.
kick out of the swamp too, which isn't where you want the ball really.
No.
It's not that manageable. There's a lot easier kickouts on Adams than this swamp kickout. You know, this one, lots of times you can let it bounce
Yeah.
over or trap it on the right. I'm not really sure what you want to do with this one. I don't know. I mean, I never felt that comfortable with anything. Nice. 315. So he's only 3 rooms away from lighting it up.
3 to 15 is better than 20 seconds.
Oh, and if he could have got that, that would have been awesome. Oh, still lit, but now it's not. So he was shooting for the chair because it rolled up that right end lane. And when the ball rolls up the right end lane, you get about 3 seconds or so to shoot the chair. But then it'll time out. It's not like when you shoot the ramp and it doesn't time out. The chair actually times out when
Yeah,
it
the
goes to
bonus
the right end
count's
lane.
pretty long
So
on this game. So that tilt
Nice.
out, especially if you've like completed a few modes, if you've done well on the ball, you want to tilt it up. Tilt by recovery probably is negligible. I would think that the 5, 6, 7 seconds of happy bonus count is tough.
nice. So Steve started off this game really
Yeah.
strong, but I just got caught up a little bit there in the middle. But
That's the shot.
still looking really strong in that backhand. And he was doing some nice backhand to chair.
Can you Mansion Award if you're 15th ramp, if you have Tour of the Mansion lit and you hit the 15th ramp, does it start Tour of the Mansion, or do you actually have to get it in there?
I'm just guessing, but I'm thinking you have to actually shoot the question
Yeah,
mark.
I think so, right?
I'm trying to recall. It's been
So I'm trying to recall. It's been a long time since I played a lot
4,
of Adams
5,
like that.
6.
But I think you actually have to shoot. Maybe Steve knows better than I. The question was, Joe was asking, can you actually get tour by shooting the 15th ramp? I'm thinking you actually have to shoot the scoop. Yeah. Yeah, Steve is verifying what I thought was true, and that makes sense. That's probably that's a good way to program it. Yeah, yeah. So I think that's good programming. I think what was it, DeMar that programmed this game? And of course, you're going to get nothing but solid programming from Larry DeMar. He's the man.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I actually recall saying that now. Yeah. Steve's setting me straight here, and yeah, you can't get like I said before, you can't actually get Tour of the Mansion by shooting the 15th ramp. Let me know when. Go. And he's gonna start it up again. Go. Just a nice start from Joe. Quick path through the mansion room. And very nice start. That's about as good as you're going to see 23 seconds into his second room.
As a reminder, I guess we can say the current Awesome Games Done Quick record for Tour of the Mansion is 409. Is that what you're at?
Yes, 409 for Adams Family. And
What's Rule Universe?
they had it at 12:30. So Rule of Universe and 12:30. Both of those could definitely be improved upon. I think Adams might be easier to get to than I would say Adams is probably easier to take down than attack.
Right.
Just getting the rule is a task, and then doing it in that amount of time is pretty quick. But I think somebody could do it in 11.
See, there's a 3.5 minute tour in here.
Oh, absolutely. Somebody's definitely going to go below 4. I'd be disappointed if nobody got below 4. But 3.5 would be something.
Maybe. Is that better? Testing. Slap save, jackpot. 1, 2, 3.
Steve there.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you guys on
Good
Tuesday,
luck
Wednesday
on that
as well.
speed run there, Kevin. I don't think I'll be there to see it, unfortunately, but
He goes for he side the machine again. Go. And he had a really good start last time. I didn't see what was happening after that first 2 rooms because I started talking with Steve there. I was.
woo! Combo.
Joe's going
There
for
it
the
is.
star. And he gets the star.
That's faster.
Star
It's
awarded.
faster to do it that way.
Looks like Joe's looking for the millions
Yeah,
plus strategy
right.
here.
Which is awesome
And,
normally,
lighten up-
right?
Gonna light up that thing. Collect up there before he hits a room.
Well, if he can get in seance, okay, now he can
Stick
catch.
it.